My name is Kevin McCarthy. I have been making wine with Naked Wines since 2012. First vintage was the 2013, but season started into 2012. And our label is Heresy. Heresy seemed appropriate, maybe not now, but when we started, Kathleen and I started, we were the heretics. We were nearly, I think, burnt at the stake for having the temerity to introduce the variety Pinot G. And nearly 30 years ago, that was heresy. Naked Wines gives us ability, and that is a beautiful thing. Having started 30 years ago in the wine industry, you are constrained, very constrained in the wine industry by what you can do financially, obviously, but in many other ways. And Naked have this beautiful empathy from beautiful people, which is a godsend. I love it. Naked has given us the ability to make wines that we couldn't have otherwise made. And I guess that is exploring ideas. We pick up ideas in Europe. We go to Europe, we go to Italy, we go to France, we go to Slovenia, and we come back full of ideas. But the reality is that you can't do everything that you want to do. But with Naked, we have more ability. We can do things that otherwise we could only dream about, e.g. the Nebbiolo, e.g. the Grigio Gris spectrum exercise. That's probably a great example. I couldn't do that. I couldn't have done that otherwise. So once again, I just sum it up as the ability to do things. The moment when I decided to pursue winemaking is crystal clear, and it was all serendipity, I think. I was standing in Reg Egan's Wanturna estate in 1979, late 79, and I was just flabbergasted by what I saw. And I said to Reg, how do you become a winemaker? And he said, go to Roseworthy, son. So I literally jumped in my car and drove there, which was just crazy. Didn't ring, didn't make any inquiries, didn't do anything else. Just jumped in the car and drove there. So maybe it was meant to be, I don't know. Has my passion, you can't really tell, you know, it's a very difficult question to answer whether you've, you know, altered. I think you obviously are much more realistic about what you can do. You have a much clearer idea of what's involved, but that raw, driving, creative thing, I don't think it's changed one bit. And I look at Kathleen and I don't think it's changed one bit. And I look at Tom and it's there too. And you go anywhere in the world and you see that thing, that beautiful thing, that, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's a connection, I think, with not just the wine in the bottle, but the whole thing. You know, from the beginning of the season, watching the vines, right through. Favourite variety, favourite region, a very unfair question. It's impossible to answer. And I would have to say, because it's been such a huge influence on us, Alsace, Pinot Gris. It is for us profoundly important what we've learned from the great Alsace winemakers. They've been so generous, and studying Pinot Gris, learning about Pinot Gris from them has been the most fantastic experience. And we went there knowing virtually nothing and came away with huge amounts of learning, and that can never be underestimated for us. So important. The mantle of being a pioneer of the variety Pinot Gris is something we are very comfortable with. I often talk about Kathleen as being the queen of Pinot Gris, and I'm just married to the queen. But, because there's so much in that story. But no, I think it's valid, and I don't think it's about ego. I think it's just valid and it tells a story straight away. And whenever I tell people the Mr. Grigio thing, they laugh and they get it straight away. Yeah. Honestly, those moments, those connections, those beautiful moments, seriously, every time I log on, you see that one post by somebody that just, what I write is, wow, that has made my day. And I mean it. And you don't write that maybe every time, but nearly every time. And they are wonderful moments, yeah. Because it's coming from the heart. They are writing genuinely from the heart. And that's gold. That's good, yeah.